So in this class, we are the same continuation from the previous one. So here y minus z into p minus 2x plus y into q is equal to 2z plus x. So to solve this equation, as usual, it is in the form of Lagrange equation. So pp plus pqq is equal to r. So first you have to find the subsidiary equation. So it is written as subsidiary equation. Now first you have to choose the multipliers. So what is the condition when you are multiplying these three? You should get 0. So here we are multiplying by 1, so that the denominator would become 0. If denominator becomes 0, then you can easily integrate the first. So likewise, for the second multipliers, I am choosing 2x z y. So obviously the denominator becomes 0, and the first one we are integrating the first one and getting the answer x square minus y z equal to c2. So obviously the final answer will be of the form pi of x plus y plus z comma x square minus y z equal to 0. So we will get the final answer pi of u comma v. Next question, method of grouping. So first we have find the second method. Now the next method is method of grouping. So x zp plus y zq is equal to xy. So it would be of the form pp plus qq is equal to r, as usual. P, Q and R, and you will write the subsidiary equation. For grouping, you will take the first two, and for second grouping you will take the 2 and 3. There are 3 ratios here, right? In subsidiary equation, dx by xz is 1 ratio, dy by yz is 1 ratio, and dz by xy is 1 ratio. So first 2 ratios, in both of the ratios z is the common one, so z and z get cancelled, okay, because both z are in the denominators, so we can cancel z, so both z get cancelled. So first 2 ratios. Next we will be integrating. So log x is equal to log y plus log c1. So log y plus log c1 is becomes log y c1, and then log x equal to log y c1. So x by y is equal, because log x minus log y is equal to c1. If you write it as log x minus log y is equal to log c1, you will get log x by y is equal to log c1. So log and log get cancelled, so you will get x by y is equal to. Next, then 2 and 3 ratios. So say take 2 and 3, y is a common in both the terms, so y and y get cancelled. X dy is equal to z dz. For dz it is actually z, so it would be easier. Z can be integrated. For dy there is a term called x. You couldn't keep x as a constant here, right? So for x I am substituting. From the previous slide we could know that y by x, x by y is equal to c1. So the value of x, you will get x is equal to y c1. So y c1 dy is equal to z dz. Okay, so c1 is a constant, take that outside, integrate y dy, you will get y square by 2 is equal to z square by 2 plus constant c2, because c1 constant we have earlier we have c1 as a constant, so the next constant will be c2. Okay, next substitute the value of c1 x by y in the equation. So x by y into y square by 2 is equal to z square by 2 plus c2. Then cancel y and y square, then 2 and 2, you will get xy is equal to z square plus c2, plus z square comes to the left side and it becomes xy minus z square is equal to c2. Okay, so here you have the value of c1 and c2, both will be the values of u and v. So pi of x by y comma xy minus z square equal to 0 will be a solution. Next question, y square zp plus x square zq is equal to y square x. Capital P is equal to y square z, capital Q is equal to x square z, and r is equal to y square x. Okay, next form the subsidiary equation. Dx by p is equal to dy by q is equal to dz by r. Consider the first 2 ratios. So in considering first ratios, z and z get cancelled, so x square dx is equal to y square dy. Then on integrating, you will get x cube by 3 is equal to y cube by 3 plus c1. So 3 and 3 get cancelled, so you can write x3 minus y3 is equal to. Then next two ratios, z and y square and y square get cancelled, so x dx and cross multiply it, so x dx minus y dz is equal to 0. So on integrating you will get x square by 2 minus z square by 2 is equal to c2, and 2 and 2 get cancelled, so you can easily write x square minus z square is equal to c2. So for u values x cube minus y cube, and c2 or v value is x square minus z square. Solution. Here we have the Lagrange linear equation format. What's the subsidiary equation? Dx by p is equal to dy by q is equal to dz by r. And solve these two questions and you will get the answers and verify it here.